Hello class. Today we're going to be doing a flipped classroom lesson. So that means for homework, you're going to be watching the rest of this video teaching you how to create an art project using acrylic markers and layering techniques. Then in class tomorrow, I will do an in-person demonstration for you and you'll be able to ask me any questions you may have about this project. After that, you're going to have a week to complete your projects, but don't worry, I will be around to help and guide you when needed or if any questions come up during the project. So with that, let's get into the project. To start off this project, you will be using painter's tape to tape the edges of your 11x8 Bristol paper onto the table. You'll be able to do this every day at the beginning of class. The reason we do this is so the paper will not start to curl under the saturation of the paint and it leaves a nice clean border for your final project. Then, you will take 5 different colors of acrylic markers from the acrylic marker bucket. These can be any colors that you want. Then you will take your first color and make 3 diagonal squiggle designs on opposite sides of your paper and color them in. Now, instead of coloring them in like you would with a normal marker, you will notice in the video that I'm drawing lines next to each other. This is so the paper does not get too saturated and rip because of the paint in the marker. After you're done with the first layer, you can color a second layer on top using the same technique to make the color more opaque. After this, you will use your second color to create the same squiggle designs on opposing sides from the first color. Use the same drawing lines next to each other, then a second layer on top technique. Next, you will use your third color to outline the diagonal squiggle designs and color in between them using the same technique. This will create a background. When you feel that all of the colors are opaque and you can't see through them, choose your fourth color and start drawing what I'm going to be calling circular blobs. These should fit together without touching. The best way to picture this is like all of these blobs are melting together in a pot of soup. Draw over these blobs twice. After you've drawn over the blobs twice, it's time to turn them into happy little faces. Get it? It's a Bob Ross pun. Instead of happy little trees, it's happy little faces. Hold your applause and your laughter, I know, because you can draw over these smiley faces every which way and keep them random. And next, you guessed it, draw over your smiley faces with a second layer. Next, you're going to take your fifth and final color to trace over those original diagonal squiggle designs, but this time, we're not going to be coloring them in. This time, you're going to be tracing them twice to create the illusion that the smiley faces are floating in between dimensions on the paper, thus this project being called the Layered Paint Marker Project. Lastly, peel your painter's tape off to reveal the clean border and you have your finished art piece. And as always, when you're done with your piece, you will use your Chromebook to upload a picture of your project to Google Classroom and you will critique at least 2 of your fellow classmates' final projects. On top of this, you will answer the reflection questions in a separate assignment on your Google Classroom to show me your understanding of the project. Remember, tomorrow in class, I will be answering any questions you have from this video and doing an in-person demonstration for you. So have a great rest of your day, artists, and come prepared with your questions for the project tomorrow.